Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm me and today I want to tell you about the secrets of Socotra. Let's see. Socotra, a small group of islands in the Indian Ocean, is one of the most isolated places on Earth. It is located some 240 kilometers east of the Horn of Africa and 380 kilometers south of the Iberian Peninsula. There's only one flight a day traveling to Socotra. Anyone who wants to go there by boat will have to contend with monsoons that bring high winds and rough sea. Even after you arrive on the island, you will be cut off from the rest of the world. Internet connection and telephone lines are severely limited and only available in the capital city. So why visit Socotra? The answer is that it's simply one of the most unique and fascinating places on the planet. Because of Socotra's isolation from the rest of the world, it has evolved its own special ecosystem free from any outside influence. One incredible example of this special plant life is the dragon's blood tree, with its canvas of branches and leaves that sprout at an odd angle from a thick trunk. The strange appearance of the tree lends the islands the atmosphere of the alien landscape. This is one example of the unique forms of natural Socotra. Scientists estimate that up to 37% of plant life found on the islands is not found anywhere else on Earth. The island group also have many unique birds, such as Socotra starling, the Socotra sunbird, Socotra bunting, the island cisticola, the Socotra sparrow, and Socotra grosbeak. These birds have distinct appearance from other species. They also have their own mating calls and rituals, and scientists journey to the islands to study them in their natural habitat. The inhabitants of Socotra are of Arab, Somali, and South Asian origins. Hundreds of years of isolation have resulted in many distinct cultural traditions. Among the Socotri, traditional fishing methods still survive among the people living there. People on Socotra also practice their own conservation techniques, such as alternating between hunting and fishing. This way of life has helped to preserve the resources on and around the islands for hundreds of years. The things that make Socotra special are now beginning to fade. More and more tourists are visiting the islands recently, and it has put a strain on Socotra's delicate ecosystem. Cats have been brought on the islands, and they are hunting Socotra's unique bird populations so successfully that some bird species are now close to extinction. Immigration and media influence from the outside world have rapidly altered the cultural traditions of inhabitants. It is difficult to know whether Socotra's special status in the world will survive the 21st century. And I will tell you about the Bangkok a little bit. Bangkok has become the #1 destination in the world for tourists. According to the recent survey carried out by a major company, more tourists are trying to visit the capital of Thailand than New York City and London. The reason for this recent surge in visitors is the increasing number of wealthy people living in the Asia region. Perhaps the popularity of Bangkok is no surprise since it has rich history. There are many things for tourists to see and do. Wat or temples are abundant in Bangkok. In fact, you could probably spend an entire 2-week vacation trying to explore all the beautiful wats in the city. Wat Oran is one of the most visited wats in Bangkok. It has a tall central tower covered in porcelain. When the sun rises in the morning, it reflects off the tower. This creates a beautiful dazzling effect on and is an unforgettable experience for most visitors.